Good morning, students. Today we will have some fun with the number system. Now let us take and place value chart. I am taking only three places: ones, tens, or hundred. Let us take a number 5. Now where this 5 exists in the place value system, it is in ones place. Now let us multiply this 5 by 10. Then what we get? 50. Now in the place value system, once this is tens, this is 100. Now when you multiply by 10, then it will jump towards the left side by one place, then 5 it is in tens place and 0 in the ones place. Now what happen if we divide this 50? If we divide this 50 by 10, then what happen? We will get 5. That means in the place value system, any number when divided by 10, then it will shift towards the right side by one place when any number divided by 10. So 5 again in the ones place, right? Next, this 5 again divided by 10, means 5 we dividing 5 by 10. Then what happened? Again, that means this 5, this should be jump towards the right side by one place, and this means a question is come into your mind, that is there are certain places before ones place. Now today we will have the concept of decimal, right? So before ones place there are places are there, and right, and these places are separated by a point, that is called the decimal. So we have the today's concept is the concept of decimal. Now here again in the place value system, this is ones place, tens place, 100 place. Now since 5 upon 10 it is a fraction number, and this is a proper fraction, right? And the fraction, this fraction has value less than 1, and this we separate 5 by 10 by a point. That point is called the decimal. So before ones place there is certain places are there, and these places are separated by a point. That is that point, this point, that is called the decimal. You can read it as a point or a decimal. Now after that we will add one place, right? That place is called tenths. 1/10, right? And then after tenths we have another place is called hundredths. Hundredths, TENTHS, tenths. Then next place is HUNDRETHS, hundredths, 1/100ths. Now we will try to fit 5 by 10. You will read it as a 0.5, or you can say it 0.5. So in the place value system is the ones place, tens place, then before ones place point is there, then we have tenth place is there, and 0.5. So 5 by 10 means 0.5 or 0.5. In the both way you can read it, both are right. Now let us take another example. 9 upon 10. So how we read it? 0.9 or 0.9. The next one is 7 upon 10. You can read it 0.7 or 0.7. No, 1 by 10. So 0.1 or 0.1. So this is the fraction number we have, right? And the place value system, you can, in the decimal form, this is the fraction form, and in the decimal form of this fraction number is 0.9 is the fraction number, 7 upon 10, and decimal form is 0.7 is a 1 by 10, and decimal form of 1 upon 10 is 0.1. Now based upon this example, now again we call it, let us recall the things. Any number when multiplied by 10, then it will shift towards the left side by one place, right? Here 5 in the ones place, when multiplied is 5 by 10, then it will shift to the left side by one place, that is here 5 in the tens place. Now here if we have 50, divide this 50 by 10, then what happen? This 5 it will shift towards the right side now by one place, and it will now in the ones place. Now 5 by, what happen if we divide by 5 by 10, right? Definitely it the 5, this 5 that will be shift towards the right side by one place. So that means there are certain places are there in the ones place place value chart. Before ones place we have places are there, and these places are separated by a point, and that point is called decimal. Here with the concept of decimal is there. Now, so which first place is there after decimal? We have the 10th place is there, right? First place is 10th place, and next place is 100th place. In this way you can add another places, that is after 100, that is thousands, then thousands places, like this way you can add the places in the ones in the decimal part. Now 5 by 10, it is a fraction number. 5 by 10 is a fraction number, and the value of this 5 by 10 is less than 1, right? And this 5 by 10, it is separated by a point, right? It is separated by a point, and that point is called the decimal. So 5 by 10 is a fraction form, okay? Then this is decimal form will be 0.5. So in the place value system, how we write the 5, 0.5, below decimal point is in the decimal is there, then in the place of 5 is tenths. Now let us take some another examples. Is here we have 9 upon 10, right? The decimal form of this 9 upon 10 is 0.9 or 0.9. 7 upon 10, decimal form will be 0.7 or 0.7. Next 1 by 10, 0.1 or 0.1. In the both way you can write, right? It is your wish in which way you want to, you would like to write. That is most preferable way is that is the 0.9 is the most suitable way to write the decimal number, right? So based upon this example, you will do worksheet number 1, question number 1 and 2, worksheet number 1, and you will have to write question number 1 and 2. Now let us suppose if I have number is 0.6, it is the decimal form. How we can write this decimal form into fraction form? So what's the place of this one? It's in tens place. So hold right, you read it 6 tenths. So you read 6 tenths, right? The after decimal we have first place is tens, so it says 6 upon 10. Next we have 0.4, so you read like the write the fraction form 4 upon 10. I hope you understood the things and try to solve the questions of worksheet number 1, right? Thank you and have a nice day.